Welcome to the Rokani Media Football second video of the day, and we're here to let you know about this beautiful story of how Mikel Arteta is obsessed with Julian Alvarez, and then we're obviously going to be talking about Iraola on what success is like in his first season at Liverpool, and lastly, Morgan Rogers completing his deal at Chelsea. Welcome to this channel. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having pure fun wherever you are. We are powered by Think Landscaping, and a company that designs, plans and transforms in there for you. So just do the needful and obviously call them on those numbers, and you'll thank me later for the services they'll obviously offer to you, because their hospitality is really nice, and you will obviously share ideas with them, and then the rest will be history in there for you. So please do the needful and subscribe, because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers. Early morning, I brought you a story of how Atletico Madrid is ready to sanction the transfer of Julian Alvarez to the club of Arsenal. Now, Ghana Blog, if you know him very well, he's the fly on the wall of Arsenal, right? And he's an Arsenal correspondent for the Athletic. He has told us the following, that I don't rule out Arsenal signing Julian Alvarez. What I do know is that Arteta absolutely loves this player, and whenever he is enamored with a player to the degree he is with Alvarez, I can never rule out him getting his way. Practically, in terms of the money it would cost, what it might mean for a forward line, there are very, very significant hurdles to overcome. It's one of those we have to wait and see. So that is Ghana Blog, an Arsenal correspondent for the Athletic. He's telling us that he's not ruling out the signing of Julian Alvarez at Arsenal, and Arteta is absolutely in love with the player. And every time Arteta is in love with the player, he does the needful to see to it that he obviously brings him. And I think Arteta as a manager does his job, but after doing his job, he's not the man who sanctions, like who signs the check at the club of Arsenal. And he might convince a player to come in through, but whoever writes the check and approves the transfer is the one who is the final reason for either the transfer to happen or not. For example, the deal of Morgan Rogers. He convinced Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers wanted to come to Arsenal, but you know what happened? You know what happened? Morgan Rogers went to Chelsea because Chelsea were willing to obviously spend 117 million pounds onto the player known as Morgan Rogers, and Arsenal was not willing to go north of 117 million pounds. You understand? So the manager can do his job, but who writes the check is very important in this business. So we are waiting to see how things will pan out in here onto the Julian Alvarez deal, but indeed it's really one of those that we are really eyeing at, and after the World Cup, situations will start to develop, and we'll soon know where Julian Alvarez will be playing next coming season of 2026-2027 in there for you. Now from there, let's obviously head to a man known as Jacques Ben. He has also had something to say about Julian Alvarez deal to Arsenal. He said, Arsenal also continue to explore Julian Alvarez. Player has made no secret of his desire to join Barcelona, but Andrea Bartha is also in contact with former club Atletico Madrid. Although Atletico Madrid don't wish to sell, they are currently more inclined to do business with a non-La Liga rival. Barcelona haven't ruled out making a new bid, though there are provisions of select UCL clubs to secure Alvarez for less than 500 million euro clause in there for you. Now, with what is going to happen between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, if Barcelona sells this lad, if Atletico sells Julian Alvarez to Barcelona, imagine He comes to Wanda Metropolitano wearing a Barcelona kit. He scores. Do you know the mocks and insults that these Barcelona fans will obviously throw at Atletico Madrid fans? Do you know the rants, and the chants that will be coming in through from the side of Barcelona? You understand? So Atletico Madrid don't want this to happen anymore. They're like, this should be put to a stop, and it shouldn't obviously proceed to anywhere, to any level near this. So they are doing the needful, and they are really putting in a very huge shift in there for you, and they are trying to see to it that all goes on well as planned. So as we speak right now, Arsenal continue to explore the deal of Julian Alvarez. The player wants to go to Barcelona, but if the deal of Barcelona doesn't go through, obviously he will look out to play for a non-La Liga club that Atletico Madrid is willing to sell the player to. But I've always gone ahead and told this boy, or this lad, known as Julian Alvarez, if you are 25 years of age, Julian Alvarez, if you are at 20, he's now 26 years, right? So 26 years of age, I think his dream to play for Barcelona can still be alive. Can still be alive in there for you. And what is he supposed to do as a player? I think you go to Arsenal, you tell them 2 years at Arsenal, then you sell me to Barcelona for 120 million euros, period. That is it. He can put in a clause that can attract Barcelona come and obviously sign him. That is it. So I think that's the most important bit of it all. So let's wait and see how things really pan out for that mighty club of Arsenal and Barcelona onto this guy. But Arsenal continuing to explore the deal to see to it that they obviously get in Julian Alvarez onto their side. And we wish them the best of luck in the pursuing of this deal. We go to Andoni Iraola, a man that was in Basque with Alonso and Arteta. Now, he has been asked on what success looks like at Liverpool in the first season. He said, I think it's not from my side to tell it. I think it's for sure you will judge us, or you will judge the team when the season ends. I know the expectations here are expectations of a big club, and right now my focus is on building the team to answer to those expectations, on trying to maximize every players that we already have, and how to get them to even better sport that they already are, and try to build something collective that can give Liverpool titles, can give Liverpool wins, can give Liverpool what everyone expects. So I think he went ahead to obviously answer this professionally. And he was indirectly telling you that when you're being brought in through at Liverpool, all you have to do is simple. Go ahead and really win trophies for Liverpool. You come at Liverpool to win trophies. You don't come at Liverpool to obviously pass time or really play beautiful football. Even if you're playing beautiful football without trophies, it doesn't add up. So that is Iraola for you. He is hunting in for trophies, and he said that he's here and focusing on building the team. Now, in the due course of building the team, Iraola, he's called Iraola, is gonna be in action in the preseason for the very first time with Liverpool on Sunday this week, playing Sunderland on the 26th. Then he'll play Wrexham on 30th July. Liverpool will play Leeds on the 2nd of August. Liverpool will play Monaco on the 9th of August. Liverpool will play Como on the 16th of August. And those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in there for you. And I just want to see what exactly he's obviously going to be bringing onto the table, because he wants to press. He wants to press. And I want to see how Liverpool is going to be acting in these coming games in there for you. Then He'll open up the Premier League away at Newcastle, 23rd August, So we'll wait to see how he'll obviously come up and obviously put in a very huge shift in there for you. So that is a man known as Iraola in there for you. Then Morgan Rogers today has obviously gone ahead to really complete his medical and obviously signed the deal, as Fabrizio Romano has confirmed. Morgan Rogers has signed his 6-year contract as new Chelsea player for £117 million move from Aston Villa completed. The agreement includes an option to extend the contract until June 2033. Chelsea pay 117 fixed fee without any add-ons to Villa. So, what a deal that Villa's gonna hit to get. They've gonna hit to get in one of the most talented players, in his generation from England, and he's a multifunctional player in there for you. A player that was supposed to be going at Arsenal has finally gone ahead to obviously make his decision to leave and play for a side known as Chelsea in there for you. So Morgan Rogers obviously will be going to holiday after the World Cup, and he will go ahead and really put out a very huge shift after he comes back from his holiday. But that is a very huge inclusion to the side of Chelsea, and the big question is, where is he going to be played? As a 10, a left forward, a right forward, or a number 8. He's really very talented, but Alonso is building something special at a team known as Chelsea. So your reactions to Mikel Arteta's Julian Alvarez obsession has been revealed, and what do you think about that deal? What do you make about Iraola on what he believes should be happening at Liverpool? And lastly, your thoughts onto a player. Your thoughts onto a team called Chelsea getting in Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa for £117 million fixed. We out. Bye-bye.